Mindful Life Practice community.
And let's come onto our backs. You know what? Let's do a little bit of heart opening this morning. If you have a pillow, you can place it underneath your back. I'm just looking for excuses to use my new bolster. So come down to rest on your bottom. And then just lay your spine down on the bolster or the pillow or whatever, and bring your soles of feet together. And then just plant your hands on your belly. Start to take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Using these deep breaths to bring you into the present moment. Start to establish your present moment awareness. There's this very famous yoga teacher called Ram Dass. He has some very famous mantra meditations. There's one that's famous that's called Be Here Now. He repeats Be Here Now over and over again. Yesterday, we were speaking in our book club about this concept of being here now. Maureen said something very insightful. She said that this is the first time in her life where she's forced to be here now. Because with coronavirus, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know if the schools are going to open. You don't know if you're going to be back to work. You don't know if your partner is going to finally get on the plane and come back, right? You don't know what's going to happen. So for the first time in our life, we're really challenged to be here now. Let's use our practice this morning as a tool to cultivate this skill. Being here now. Taking one more round of breath. And then just take your palms onto your thighs and bring your knees up to close. Then let's slowly roll up, and if you're on a pillow or a bolster, just slide it down. Coming all the way down. Oh, my back is sore today. I don't know why. Take our knees into our chest. Give yourself a little bit of a hug. As you guys know, this class generally starts a bit more gentle than our regular vinyasas because we are all waking up. So let's keep our right knee into our chest, lengthen our left leg long, and then just take our Apanasana pose. So you're drawing the knee in, using the connection of the fingertips around the shin to draw your knee into your chest. And then open your right knee towards the side. Lift your right foot up and see if you can take your fingertips on your right big toe, left hand on the left hip. So you're opening up into a little bit of a happy baby, half happy baby, one side. And then just start to draw your knee all the way over to the left. Open your right arm on the mat, bringing yourself into a spinal twist. Come all the way back into center. It's like turning into a yin class, isn't it? Take the left knee into the chest. Lengthen the right leg long. Just feel what's happening in your left hip crease here. Using the connection of the hand around the shin. And open the knee to the side. Grab hold of the left big toe with your fingertips, taking a half happy baby. My left hip is feeling tight, so I'm going to keep my right knee bent and my right sole of foot on the mat. It's a good way to kind of soften it up a little bit. And then lengthen your right leg long. Just draw your left knee over to the right. Open your left arm. Take a few deep breaths. And then come all the way back in through center, knees into the chest. Take your arms into the backs of the thighs. Do some rocks and rolls along the spine. And then let's rock and roll all the way up to seated. And then we're just gonna take some seated cat-cows this morning just to mix things up. Okay, so how you're gonna do that is when you breathe in, you're gonna come into a little bit of a back bend. And then when you breathe out, you're going to curl the body forward. Breathing in. Breathing out. Keeping going like this. One more. And then coming all the way back into center. Land your right hand on the mat. Breathe in, lift your left arm up. So you're coming into a bit of a lateral side bend. And then inhale, come all the way back up through center. And then let's side bend the opposite way. Taking one more of each. Inhale. Come all the way back up through center. and side bend the opposite way. And then come all the way back, inhale. Take your palms into your heart center. Land your palms on the mat. Shift all the way back into a tabletop. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm on spotlight. I don't know if that impacts you guys on the other end. I'll have to find out. And then tuck your toes, lift your knees to float 2 or 3 inches off the mat, having your core turned on, holding here 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, lifting up and back, bringing yourself into a downward facing dog, and take a few deep breaths. Bend through the knees, gaze forward, step the feet up to meet the hands, taking an inhale to halfway lift, taking an exhale to fold. On your inhale, sweep all the way up to stand, circle your arms, and then just draw them into heart center. Let's take 3 half Surya Namaskar. Inhale, lifting your hands all the way up. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And then exhale, hands at heart center. Keep going like this. Let your own breath be your guide. You guys are all intermediate, advanced students. You know what to do. Taking 1 more. You know what, I'm gonna lead you through 1 Surya Namaskar, and then we're gonna do the same thing. So you guys can move on your own breath to go through the flow. First, I'll show it 1 more time. So this time we're gonna go to a full Sun Salutation. So inhaling the arms up, exhaling forward fold. Inhaling halfway lift. Exhaling, lowering back down, plant the palms, step your feet back, finding your plank. And then moving through your chaturanga arms, up into your back bend, and then over into your down dog. And then once you arrive in your down dog, I generally take a few breaths, maybe 3. And then bend through the knees, gaze forward, step or hop feet up to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, circle your hands all the way up. Take your palms into heart center. So let's do 2 more of those. Going with your own breath. I'm not going to cue you. If you mess up, don't worry. It's all just supposed to feel good. Once you've done the third one, let's all congregate with our hands at heart center. Nice, you made it. Tadasana, inhaling. And then exhaling. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, hands all the way up, upward mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower, plant the palms, step back, one more vinyasa. And then we're gonna gently start to move. What have we been doing? Moving. Take your right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Draw your right knee in to meet your chest, holding for 3, holding for 2. And then on 1, step your right foot between your palms. Inhale all the way up into a crescent lunge. Exhale, lower the hands back down. Step right foot back to meet the left. Vinyasa. Opposite side, left leg lifts, inhale. Draw your left knee in, step your left foot between your palm. Inhale, palms all the way up towards the sky, crescent lunge. Exhale, take the palms down. Step back, flow through vinyasa. Coming all the way back to your down dog and take 3 breaths. Bend through the knees, face forward, hop or step feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend through the knees, sit back, finding your chair. All right, so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna move through that same flow 2 more times, and then we're gonna do the same exact thing. I'm gonna stop talking. You're gonna follow your own breath. Go through the movements, knowing that it's okay if you mess up because there's no right or wrong. And at the end, we'll congregate again in a Tadasana. Okay, so come all the way up to stand. Just take your palms into heart center, thumbs into your heartbeat. And then when you're ready, starting to move. often do that. I don't often teach in silence. When I'm confident you guys know what you're doing, I can kind of release that a little bit. How does controlling your own movements bring you into the present moment? How is it cultivating that intention? Be here now. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. We're going to get into our mandala flow now. Exhale, lower, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And then make your way back to a down dog. If you want to take a vinyasa, go ahead. So I'm going to follow the mandala flow that a lot of us are familiar with. Maybe swapping it up a little bit here and there. The reason being is I want to give us an opportunity to just really tap into the present moment. I don't want us overthinking it too much. So let's start with the right leg. Inhale your right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Draw your right knee into the chest, find your core plank, stay with it, knee into the chest, 3, 2, and then 1. Oh, I didn't see you coming there. Hi, Sarah. Step your right foot between your palms. Inhale all the way up, and then open into a warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior, extending through the right side body. And then exhale, come all the way into an extended side angle. And then take 3 more rounds of breath. Inhaling. And then exhaling. 2 more. And then last one. Come into your extended side angle and then just stay. 3 rounds of breath. Lifting all the way back up, lengthen through your right leg, shorten your left stance a little bit, hinge forward, right arm clocks alongside your right leg, left arm reaches up towards the sky, collarbone spreading. And if you want to shift weight onto your right foot, your right fingertips, go ahead, lifting your left arm up towards the sky. Take 3 deep breaths. Step your left foot all the way back. Let's turn all 10 toes to face the side wall. Take a breath in, arms reach to the sides, and then exhale, come into a forward fold. And then flowing into a twist. So centralize your right fingertips. Inhale your left arm up towards the sky. And then exhale the left palm down. Take the right arm up. Taking 1 more of each. Exhale. And then inhale. 1 more. Exhale. And then inhale. Exhale the left palm all the way down. Take your hands onto your hips. Come all the way up to stand. Turn your left toes to face the back of the mat. Step your right foot in so your right heel is lifted and you're in a crescent lunge. Land or lower your right knee, don't land it, hover it, and then extend it up. And then take 3 more of these, just playing with your balance. Come all the way back up, shift weight onto your left foot now. Slowly tilt up into a Virabhadrasana 3. And then let's play with our balance on the standing leg. So same thing, little push-ups, lowering and then lifting the knee. Knowing that it's okay if you fall. Slowly tilt all the way up, take your right knee into your chest, fingertips on the shin. And then lengthen your right leg, bring your right ankle to cross in front of your left. Yeah, you got it. Inhale your arms up. Take your left fingertips, grab them around your right wrist, inhale, and then take a lateral side bend over to the left. Come all the way back up, release that grip, reach through the fingertips, lift onto your tippy toes, do a little quarter swivel, heels are lifted, take your hands into your right center, bend through the knees, lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, nice work, slowly come up all the way to stand, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, just land your heels, take a deep breath in, and then a deep breath out. Step your left foot all the way to the front of the mat. Turn your left toes forward, bend through the left knee. Find your warrior 2 on this side. Let's move. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Expand through the left side body. And then windmill palms to the mat, frame the foot. We're gonna come into a side plank of Vashisthasana. Okay, so get super grounded in your right palm. Walk your left foot back, lift your left arm up, stay 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Let's take that flow opposite side. So follow through with your vinyasa. Come up to your down dog. Lift back to your down dog. And then get ready for the opposite side. Inhale your left leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Draw your left knee in, core plank, 3, 2, 1. Step your left foot forward. Inhale all the way up. Open to your warrior 2. Yeah, nice work, you got it. Left heel is landed. Right angle with the right foot. 4 of your reversed warriors and extended side ankles. Move with your own breath. And land in your extended side angle. Take 3 breaths. Coming all the way back to upright. Lengthen through your left leg. Shorten your stance a little bit. Hinge forward with your left arm. Take your left arm alongside your left leg. Find your triangle, collarbone spreading. And then shift weight onto your left foot, your left fingertips. Lift your right leg up to stack. Step your right leg all the way back. Nice work. Turning all 10 toes into the sidewall. Inhale. Hinge forward, forward fold. And then we'll flow through our twists. Right hand lifts up. And then you spiral the opposite way. Hands on the hips, lift all the way up to stand. Turn your right toes to face the back of the mat. Lift off of the left heel, finding yourself in your crescent lunge. And then we'll take those 4 little lowers and lifts. And then come all the way to upright. Shift weight onto your right foot. Warrior 3, 4 more of these little warrior push-ups. And then slowly tilt all the way to stand, left knee into the chest. Land the left ankle in front of the right. Inhale, arms up overhead. Grip onto your left wrist with your right thumb and index finger, and then draw your body all the way into the side bend. Come all the way up to stand, lift onto your tippy toes, quarter swivel, hands at heart center, slowly lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, coming all the way back up. Land your heels, take a big step forward with your right foot, turn your right toes to the front of the mat, bend through the right knee. Let's inhale, reverse our warrior. Exhale, come forward, hands plant on the mat, leave your left palm where it is. Take your right arm up towards the sky, twist. Step your right foot all the way back, Vashisthasana 5, side plank 3, 2, and then 1. Land your right palm, move through your vinyasa, coming all the way back up to your down dog. Bend through the knees, gaze forward, hop your feet wider than your hands, sit your bottom down, finding yourself into your squat. Push your hands together to open through the groin, open through the hips. And then if you want to land your palms, lift your bottom up, wiggle your feet in. See if you can snuggle your knees into your armpits, shift weight forward, right tippy toes lift, and then left tippy toes lift. Go ahead, gazing forward. And then maybe hopping back and taking a vinyasa, maybe just stepping back to your down dog. Nice. Let's take a little bit of a back bend before we take the next side. So land your knees onto the mat. Walk your hands forward. Let's come into our puppy pose and just kind of release. So we have a pretty simple mandala flow today. It's nothing too crazy. It's just simply yoga. So we're going to move through very similar flows, slight variations. And again, with the goal being to use our breath to connect to the present moment. All right, let's come up out of that. Palms underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift up and back, find yourself into your down dog, taking your right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog, bend through the right knee, stack the hips. If you would like to flip your dog, now is your chance. Come all the way back through center, hold the knee into the chest. Stepping your right foot between your palms, land onto your left heel. Bring your body all the way up into your warrior 2, and then you decide, you can stay or you can flow. And then once you land in extended side angle, again, your choice, you can stay still here. It's early in the morning, or you can come into bird of paradise. Give yourself 5 breaths. After that 5th breath, coming all the way back up to upright. Lengthen through your right leg, shorten your stance a little bit. Hinge forward. Take your right arm alongside your right leg. Lift your left arm up towards the sky. And then shift weight onto your right foot, right fingertips. Lift your left leg up. If you want to come into your Chapasana this time, grabbing hold of the left foot with the left hand, go ahead. Release your left palm now. I want you to land both palms to frame the right foot. Lift your foot higher, higher, higher. 3. Standing splits. 2. And then 1, step your left foot all the way back, 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 coming all the way into your wide-legged forward fold, and then flowing with your breath on your twists. And then take your palms onto your hips, come all the way up to stand. Left toes point forwards, the back of the mat. Right foot lifts, find yourself in this crescent lunge, and then take your 4 lowers and lifts, bending the knee and then lengthening. 3, 2, nice work. And then on 1, come all the way up, going to take off. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. And then this time I want you to come up to stand, take your right knee in towards your bottom. See if you can grab your right onto your right inside of your foot. Lift your left arm up and then come into a dancer's pose. Tilting forward, kicking the heel back, gaze at a drishti point. Lift all the way up to stand, knee into the chest. Grab hold of your right big toe. Extend your right leg out. Adagustasana, hand to toe pose. Step your right foot in front of your left. Inhale, arms up overhead. Grab your left index finger and thumb around your right wrist and then stretch towards the side. Lift all the way up. You got this. Tippy toes, quarter swivel. Step your left foot out. Turn the toes out, bend through the knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, come all the way back down. You got this. Come into your side plank and then take whatever variation you want. I'm going to take a fancy side plank. 3, 2, and then 1. Vinyasa. We have 1 more to go. Nice work. Let's make it happen. Left leg lifts up, 3-legged dog. Draw your left leg to bend. Ripple forward, maybe flipping your dog, lifting your heart. Coming all the way forward, knee into the chest. 3, 2, and then 1. Step your left foot forward. Inhaling all the way up, opening into warrior 2. And then move with your breath. And then when you land on the 4th one, if you want to come into bird of paradise, go ahead. I'm just going to stay in extended side angle. Give yourself 5 rounds of breath. Nice work. You guys are getting so advanced. I don't know what to give you next. King pigeon. We'll keep working on king pigeon. Lift all the way up. Lengthen through your left leg. Walk your right foot in a little bit. Hinge forward. Left arm alongside left leg. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Shift your weight forward onto your left foot and left fingertips. Kick your right heel towards your bottom. Take your Tapasana on this side. And then release the right foot, release the right hand, step back. One more of these forward fold twists. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. And then rotate. Palms on the hips, step all the way up. Turn your right toes to face the back of the mat, bend through the right knee, lift off of the left heel. Take your bends, bending the knee, lengthening up. 3 more. 2. And then 1. Shift weight onto your right foot, tilt all the way forward. Vira 3, and this time bending and lengthening the right leg. Tilt all the way up to stand. Kick the heel into the bottom. Grab the left foot with the left hand. Dancer's pose. Tilt all the way forward. Creating a smooth, even arc along the spine. Come all the way up to stand. Left knee into the chest. And nice work. If you want to grab hold of your big toe and lengthen, go ahead. And then cross your left ankle in front of your right. Inhale your hands up. Right thumb, right index finger around your left wrist. Reach towards the side, side bend. Coming all the way up to stand. Lift onto the tippy toes. Quarter swivel. Hands at heart center. Land the heels. Step all the way forward. Right toes turn. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come all the way forward. Land your left palm, lift your right leg, our right hand up towards the sky, sorry. We're gonna step back, oopsies. Take your fancy Vashisthasana side plank, 3, 2, and then 1. Move through your vinyasa, come all the way up to your down dog. Then this time you're gonna bend through your knees, gaze forward, just hop your feet to crisscross, sit your bottom down, bring yourself into a Navasana, a boat pose. Take a few breaths. And then slowly lower, hinging all the way back. 3, 2, and then 1. Lie your body all the way down onto the mat. And then let's bring ourselves up into a full wheel. I think all of you can practice full wheel. If not, you know the bridge variation. You're gonna join me in your full wheel. You're gonna plant your palm, fingertips go towards your shoulders. Lift all the way out, push, push, push through the hands. Lift your heart. Come all the way down, tuck your chin, lower all the way back down, and then just take your knees into your chest. Open your arms into cactus arms. Let's drop the knees over to the right, gaze over to the left. And then take your knees up through center. And then twist it the opposite way. Coming all the way back. Knees into the chest. Give your body one last little hug, squeeze. If there's any last poses that you want to take before our Shavasana, go ahead. Or if you're ready to come all the way out into your Shavasana or your seated meditation, please feel free as well. So I want to share with you a meditation this morning. I actually shared it with you guys about a month ago, and I remember Bryony asked me to send it to her, and then I never did. I've been feeling super all over the place right now. This is a really good meditation for bringing yourself back to your center. Picture your favorite mountain. Imagine its shape. Is it tall or steeply sloping? To its roots, is it massive and solid? As if you were inhaling this mountain into your being, making it part of you. Feel the majesty. Keep imagining this mountain within you. Mountain. Your legs are the roots burrowing into the soil.
And as you feel the body of the mountain within your body, sense as if it's lifting you upward, filling you outward. See the sun rise and fall. Stars emerging in their millions. The moon radiates on your slopes. See summer with its brightness turn into autumn. As the leaves start to fall, you let go a little more. The winter comes and brings more weather that cloaks your body until it softly melts to spring. And all this time, you are unmoving, accepting of all the seasons, the light and dark, the cold and warm. So everything in our lives, it's constantly changing. Nature, our bodies, our minds. And like the mountain, we have periods of light and dark, warmth and coldness, joy and sorrow. It's all just the weather of the minds. And can you sit amidst it all? Just feeling ease within your body. Non-reactive to the ever-changing kaleidoscope of your life. And feel as if you are this mountain. Accepting all. Rejecting nothing. Give your body a stretch. If you're in seated meditation, you can just stay with us. If you're in Shavasana, you're going to slowly make your way up. Just join me. Taking your hands at your heart center. Be here now. Let's take a breath in. Take a breath out, and if you want to join me to Om, we'll inhale again and exhale Om. Thank you so much for starting your morning with me, sharing the space and the practice. The light in me sees and honors the light that resides within each and every one of you. Om Shanti Shanti, peace. Namaste.
The Mindful Life Practice Community.